let's deal with the fact of Genesis 2 and compare that fact with our own reality so we can lay a very good foundation. Is that okay now? So let's look at the fact in Genesis 2. Fact number 1. In Genesis chapter number 2, Adam was the only existing human at the time God brought Eve. Fact 1. Adam was the only existing human at the time God brought Eve. Fact number 2. Adam was the only man Eve met. Okay? So Eve does not know what it means for a man to have another physical features that Adam didn't have. We don't know whether God created Adam with 6 packs. So she had no idea of the one with 1 pack. You understand what I'm saying? Or super pack. Or relish. Relish cookbook. She doesn't know what it means. Maybe she would have said, let me try and choose. Okay, this one, the stomach. Okay, whatever. But she didn't have option. Okay. Fact number 3. Eve was the only woman Adam saw. Are you seeing that now? Eve was the only woman. God never brought 10 girls for Adam to check. He brought 1 for a reason. So that already debunks the idea of random sampling. Because from the beginning it was not so. Are you following what I'm saying here? That's why it's good for ladies to have communication among themselves so they can know the guys who are random sampling. They will hear that he has gone to sample that one. So now that he's now chatting you up every day, you prepare. Because from the beginning it was not so. Fact number 4. Both Adam and Eve never had X. No X. They were nobody's ex. If you are somebody's ex, shout amen. Yeah. They never had X. Okay? Are we getting something? Both of them, their heart has never been broken before. Because they've never been in love before. So it was a fresh start. It was the very beginning. It was a fresh what? Start. It was a fresh start. Fact number 5. Both of them had nothing they need to recover from. It was a clean slate. They had no family background they are trying to heal from. They have no confusing family situation they are trying to heal from. Adam had no past he had to tell Eve. Eve too had no past he had to tell Adam, that before we go further, let me tell you about my past. They both had no what? Past. Okay? What this simply means is that if you call Adam and Eve to counsel you about your relationship matter, they will be confused. Because they don't know what it means to be in your shoes. This boils to one thing. They are not the ideal image of marriage. It boils to that. It boils to that one fact. Okay? Do you understand that now? Eve met a man she wasn't praying for. She wasn't praying about. The time just came. She was made. And it appears that the day she was made, the first thing she was introduced to was the man. If you try it now, you will suffer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why? Because that's a foundation season. All that was necessary for them was to obey God and procreate. That was the essential duty. Obey God, don't touch what He has asked you not to touch, and then give birth. And that's why you see that the essential blessing upon them is be fruitful and multiply, replenish and fill the earth. That's about them. Okay? Is it simple enough? So they never had issues with choice or options. It was a perfect scenario. But now in our world, we have billions of women and billions of men. Okay? So, tell the brother beside you, you are not Adam, you have to pray. Then tell the lady beside you, you are not Eve. There are many things you have to know before you know you're Adam. Am I being simple enough? Very, very simple. I just want to be simple. Those of you who have thought we are going to break tables, I will disappoint you. Because we will break tables. Are you with me now? Are you sure? So, for Eve and Adam, relationship books were not necessary. Because it was a clean slate. Okay? I want to say something quite strong. And by the way, in the real sense of thing, we should really judge, did that marriage work? Because it didn't take long for Adam to complain that the woman you gave me was the one who caused this problem. They got married for quite a number of years. Okay? After that, they gave birth to Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. And one more child left. They had to give birth to another one when Cain was cursed. For that to start something new from that one. They were banished from the presence of God. And then they lived in a very strange way. So these guys had perfect situation. Unfortunately, for you and I, it is not so. There are already factors on ground that is not like theirs. You have genotype issues on ground. They never had. Okay? So there are many factors that are now on ground as we began to have complexity of human development. Societal transformation, family transformation, individual developmental process and all that. So there are factors now that surrounds the issue of marriage. These were two innocent guys. But the people that we have now, you really have to pray to God. There were many things both of them were not capable of. In the case of Adam and Eve, there was no domestic violence. Because they have no model of such. But in this case, there are domestic violence issues. So you now have to check. You need to know more than Adam to make the decision right. Because there are many factors. And if you don't know those factors, you will be dealt with by life. So we must understand that.